Yeah.
All right. What do you call yourself?
I actually do call myself True Grit. That's my trail name, and it's kind of lame because I gave it to myself.
Why do you give yourself the name True Grit?
Because someone else gave me Bambi, and I didn't like that.
Oh yeah, that's kind of lame.
A
Yeah,
little bit.
True Grit's cooler than Bambi.
Yeah,
That's fair.
but you know what? I kind of regret giving myself a trail name because it closed. It closed off any potential future trail names. But I do have 2 other trail names. Jukebox and MIA for,
Okay.
Yeah.
You get what do you mean? You get or people just disappear?
No, that one's drug related. I'd rather not talk about.
Oh my god.
But
Fair?
yeah.
Okay. And where were you living before you were on the Pacific Crest Trail?
Los Angeles.
Right on. And what are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about. Good Lord. What am I passionate about? This sounds really lame, but I'm passionate about loving.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am. And I feel like I'm here for a purpose, and that purpose is to love others.
That's awesome.
And I'm learning every day how to do it.
Okay.
I mean, haven't perfected it.
Right.
I don't know if I ever will, but I'll get there. I'm getting better at it.
Right on.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the Pacific Crest Trail?
The Pacific Crest Trail has been everything and so much more than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, can you give an example?
I initially came out here to, just to experience being outdoors for a long period of time. And in that time, I've met so many different people, wonderful people that have been awesome, and I've learned from them, and I've met people that were strangers, and they've been so generous, and I've challenged myself in ways, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally, and people are challenging me, and it's just everything.
Okay.
It's a goulash of learning, and it's been really awesome, and it's kind of scary to think that it's over in 1 month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I know you never want it to end, really, in some ways, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm with you. Could you share a story from some of your Pacific Crest Trail adventures? Could be about why it's so awesome. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe some of the troubles you've dealt with. Or...
Sure. So, I'll share a story about a trail angel. He didn't realize he wasn't a trail angel. He wasn't on a list or anything like that.
Okay.
His name was James. We met him on the side of the road. He had a
like where in the side of the road? Like what part of the trail? Do you remember? In the desert?
Where were we? No, we weren't in the desert. This was after the Sierra.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I don't remember where it was.
That's fair. Sorry.
But he had a car, and he called himself a tree surgeon.
Okay.
So we were intrigued, and we just walked up to him, and he's wrapped up in like all this. His face is like really badly scarred. He said he was in an accident where the tree fell down on him and scratched his face, so he's like all protected.
Okay.
Anyway, he was a strange dude. He was strange. But in that time, we talked to him and got to know him. He was living out of his car. He invited us back to a camping spot that we just found on the side of the road, and he gave us some special tequila. He fed us this stew that he made right on the spot. We made a fire. We woke up and he served us each in our own little pot mate, which is like a tea. Mm-hmm. He was just so generous and willing to. He really wanted to get to know us, and that's been the spirit of the PCT.
Right on.
People just giving and open and kind, and it's awesome.
I agree. I always feel like the PCT is kind of like what's right with the world, right?
Yes.
Like it's like people doing hard stuff, and then you always meet like really nice people, and once they find out what you're doing, they like encourage you.
Yeah.
It's so rad.
Everyone's so open and loving, and I really want to bring that back to, my normal life when I get back. Because people, especially in Los Angeles, like, people can be really closed off and just, like, focused on their duties, and no one makes eye contact and no one interacts.
Right.
And, man, everyone interacts here on the trail, and that's really the beauty of it.
I agree. Do you think you'll be able to?
Oh, I already do it.
Right on.
I already do it.
Right
But
on.
I've just, like, it's embedded in me even more. Yeah.
Okay. And, like, how do you end up here? Like, why the Pacific Crest Trail? Like, what brought you out to try to walk from Mexico to Canada?
My Uber driver, randomly one night, an Uber driver was telling us about, in a couple days, he was going to be leaving for the trail. And he was doing it for PTSD. He was a veteran.
Right.
And, I watched him that year. That was 2017. That was a high snow year. I watched him on YouTube, was intrigued. The next year, watched some more people, and I realized, like, I can do this. So here I am, 2019, and I'm doing it.
Right on.
Yeah, I had
awesome.
time, so I did it,
Okay. And is there anything else you want to say to the world, or is anything else you want to say on the video? I don't know, or to me maybe, because maybe I'll be the only one to watch these.
Oh, you're beautiful. First off, you have a smile that's so bright and an energy that, like I told you in Crater Lake, you make me want to rise up in my just positivity.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's nice.
It's true.
Aww. I wasn't fishing for compliments.
But it's the truth. Might as well tell you.
Oh, thank you.
And no, I don't know what to say.
You're fine. All right. Well, thank you so much.